Hello Internet, something wonderful has happened. We have runtime hacks for Pokemon Sun and Moon. We now have the equivalent of full action replay functionality, which as you may know has a lot more functionality than power saves. We now have all of that old action replay functionality for Pokemon Sun and Moon and possibly other games in the future if anyone develops for them. And it's really simple to install. All you need is a new 3DS with custom firmware and NTR installed. It will not work if you don't have that. It won't work on an old 3DS. It certainly won't work without custom firmware. But if you have that, all you need to do is download this zip. Link will be in the description. Open Microsd Management on your new 3DS. You should already know how to do that. If you don't, Google search it. Microsd, you're going to go to your plugins folder, which should have been created when you set up NTR. It creates it automatically, and just drag and drop the contents of the zip to your Microsd, and we're done. Sorry about the cut, NitroStream does not like system settings, but all you've got to do once you've dumped that zip is boot NTR, let it do its thing, then launch Sun and Moon. Now, this is where it gets really exciting. You can access a cheat menu in-game just by pressing select. This is what you'll see. Press A to access the menu, press A to enable cheats, and we've got our cheats menu. There's some really exciting stuff here. We've got our Pokemon spawner, of course. We've got our EXP multipliers, time modifier, which is of course very important in Pokemon Sun and Moon. But some of the really exciting stuff is in MISC. We've got instant text speed, access PC anywhere, rematch trainers, remove character outlines is one of my favorites. So let me show you how these work. Press B to exit the menu, and look at these instant text speeds. Now, you do have to open a menu or move into a different area to see no character outlines, but here we can see how everything looks with no character outlines. Here's a standard encounter with no character outlines, but we can access the cheats menu in battle as well, and we will see some other very exciting things in here, such as use Z moves without Z crystals, stat stages +6, wild Pokemon shiny, obviously that won't apply when we're already in a battle, 100% capture rate, all the standard stuff from the good old action replay days. And as you can see, I can use all Z moves. Obviously I'm not holding multiple Z crystals. Another old favourite from the action replay days returns with walk through walls. We've also got run faster and never trip, a code that has never been necessary before, but I'm sure you're familiar with the tripping that occurs at various places in this game. It's very annoying. Look how fast I'm moving. Look at me walk through walls. The Pokemon spawner, of course, works exactly how you'd expect it to. Ignore that glitching, it happens. Here we can see I encounter a Bulbasaur. I guess I turned on Always Shiny. And that's all. This is very exciting if you're used to the old action replay days. Power save isn't nearly as powerful as action replay was. It was a huge disappointment. It took us several years to get here, and we did skip a generation, but we finally have runtime hacks for 3DS.